He always turns off the lights before bed. Every night. It is a ritual. Comforting. Safe. Predictable. Tonight feels the same. He flips the switch. Darkness fills the room. Everything seems normal, except for the corner. It feels heavier, thicker, deeper than the rest of the shadows. He blinks. It hasn't changed. He blinks again. Still wrong. He steps closer. Just a foot. The darkness seems to lean toward him. He steps back. His heart beats faster. He flips the lamp on. The corner is empty. Normal walls, normal floor. He exhales. Relief. He flips the lamp off again. And it's closer. Closer than before. Waiting. Watching. He tries to convince himself. It's just the corner. Only a shadow. But every night it grows. He moves around the room. Measured steps. Careful. Slow. The darkness shifts when he looks away. He sits at the edge of the bed, feet dangling, eyes fixed on the corner. His pulse races. The corner stretches, spreading into the wall. Edges blur, a creeping heaviness. He blinks. The corner is still, alive. He breathes heavily. Hands tremble. Every shadow feels like it's moving. He flips the lamp on. Walls appear normal. Floor is solid. The corner, gone. He flips it off again. The darkness spreads. It's no longer confined. Edges of the room start to disappear. He leans back against the wall. Heart racing. Breathing shallow. Eyes straining. He notices the ceiling. Shadows pooling there. Reaching down. He slowly moves toward the center of the room. The darkness follows. Closer. Breathing down his neck. He flips the lamp on. Walls are back. Floor is back. Ceiling solid. Relief washes over him. He flips it off again. The darkness has filled the corners. It spreads along the edges. The center feels hollow. He knows he is being watched by something unseen, waiting for him to close his eyes completely. He tries to sleep, but the darkness keeps creeping, wrapping around the bed, filling the floor, touching the walls, edges blurring into shadows. Every sound is amplified. Every creak echoes. Every breath feels heavy. He dares to open his eyes. The room is barely recognizable. Shadows spread across the ceiling, the floor, the walls. He feels trapped. The corner has consumed the room, and it waits. He sits frozen in the center of the room. The darkness stretches along the walls. Edges blur. The ceiling pools with shadows. He tries to reach for the lamp. His hand shakes. Each movement feels heavy. The darkness seems to push back. He flips the switch. Walls solid. Floor solid. Ceiling solid. Relief washes over him. He closes his eyes. When he opens them, the shadows have moved. The corner is gone. The darkness now creeps along the bedposts, reaches the edge of the mattress. He steps back. Breath quickens. Heart races. The shadows seem to pulse, waiting. He dares to walk toward the door. The darkness stretches toward him. He hesitates. His feet feel glued to the floor. He reaches for the doorknob. Fingers tremble. The darkness seems to curl around his wrist. He pulls. The door opens slightly. A shadow flows into the hallway. He freezes. He flips the lamp on. The hallway is empty. The room normal. He exhales. Relief. He flips the lamp off again. The darkness has grown. Not just corners. The walls, the ceiling, the floor. They all pulse with shadow. He steps forward. The darkness recoils slightly, but then moves in again. He notices shapes forming. Not solid, not human, but something is there, watching, waiting. He blinks. The shapes vanish, but the heaviness remains. He dares to speak. "Who's there?" Silence. A cold breath touches his neck. He spins around. Nothing. The darkness reacts, filling the corners faster now, reaching for the bed, touching his legs. He flips the lamp on. Walls solid. Floor solid. Ceiling solid. Relief washes over him. He flips the lamp off, and it's everywhere. The bedposts, the floorboards, even the air feels black. He backs into a corner. No escape. The shadows stretch around him, closing in. He whispers to himself, "It's just darkness. I can control it. I'm fine." But he isn't. He tries to step forward. The darkness follows instantly. Every movement mirrored. He sits back on the bed, heart racing, breathing shallow. The room is full of shadows. Everywhere he looks, the darkness waits. He flips the lamp on. The room normal. Just for a moment. He flips it off, and the darkness returns, stronger. He leans against the wall, shaking. His eyes struggle to adjust. Every sound magnified. Every shadow moving. The darkness stretches across the ceiling now, and the walls, and the floor, filling every inch of the room. He blinks. The darkness is still there, watching, waiting. The darkness has taken almost everything. The walls, the ceiling, the floor. They have all become black, thick, alive. He sits on the bed, heart racing, hands trembling, breath shallow. The corners are gone. The room itself seems to have folded. Nothing looks real anymore. He whispers, "I can control it. It's just darkness." But the darkness seems to smile. He reaches for the lamp, fingers shaking violently. He flips it on. The room seems solid for a fraction of a second. Then the darkness flows back, stronger than before. He tries to scream. No sound comes. Only the beating of his heart. He turns in every direction. Shadows move with him, always just beyond his sight. The air feels heavy. Every breath is a struggle. He whispers again, "Show yourself." A movement in the corner, but when he looks, nothing. He blinks. The shadows are closer, filling the space where the floor should be, wrapping around the bedposts. He tries to crawl toward the door. The darkness seems to reach out, every movement mirrored. He stops. No way forward, no way back. He flips the lamp on. For a moment, the room seems normal. The darkness recedes, barely. He exhales, a false sense of relief. He flips it off. The darkness floods the room. It is alive. It breathes. It waits. He curls into himself, pulls the blankets tight, eyes wide open. He tries to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. It makes no difference. The darkness does not care. He feels something brush against his arm, a whisper in his ear. Not human, not real. He tries to move again. The darkness follows instantly. He cannot escape. The shadows now swirl around his head, around the bed, filling the air. He whispers, "Please, just leave me alone." The darkness pulses. It almost laughs. He tries to open the door. It won't move. The doorknob is gone. The walls are closing in. The ceiling lowers. The floor feels soft. He tries to breathe. Every inhale heavy. Every exhale swallowed by the shadows. He closes his eyes, hoping it's a dream. When he opens them, the darkness is everywhere, even behind closed eyelids. He whispers, Why won't you let me see?" The shadows pulse in response. He flips the lamp on. Nothing. The darkness remains, stronger than ever. He knows now. It has won. He curls into himself, breath shallow, heartbeat pounding. The darkness leans in, closer, waiting. A final whisper brushes his ear. "You are never alone."